Hey there, Elder Statesman, back here again with another Ravnica Allegiance draft. Let's jump right in and see what we get here. Domri Chaosbringer, okay. Anything else jump at me? Basilica Bellhaunt is pretty good. Aeromonculus is decent. Gate Colossus, if you want to go the Gate deck, which apparently is pretty easy to do. So, this is what it comes down to. Domri Chaosbringer or Gate Colossus. This is actually a tough one. I've never drafted specifically the Gates deck before, but I really like a Domri. Let's grab the Domri. I might regret it, but red-green is my favorite color combination, and then we get a Sunder Shaman to follow that up. Scorch Mark's pretty decent, but I definitely think I want this Sunder Shaman. Alright. Let's see. Cavalcaded Calamity. No. Wayfinder's decent. Helps you hit your mana curve. Territorial Boar could be good if you get enough large creatures. I also like the Mammoth Spider. I think this is probably power level. This is the strongest card, so I'm going to grab that. Biogenic Upgrade. Okay. That's pretty strong. Collision Colossus I also like a lot. I definitely think we want this Biogenic Upgrade. And so we're gonna focus on anything with Riot. And we're also probably gonna look for a decent splash, if there's anything splashable, from Simic to take advantage of this Biogenic Upgrade. We want as many things with counters on them already as possible. Out of here, it's basically just Storm Strike or Territorial Boar. I'm going to go with the Boar. Just get a 2-drop in there. Okay. Oh, Swordform Hybrid. I like that one a lot. It works with the Biogenic Upgrade. I already have a Mammoth Spider, and I've already got a lot of top-end cards for early. Oh, what about this? Titanic Brawl. I think the hybrid I want more than Titanic Brawl. This one is a good card, though. But I think with what I already have, I definitely want the hybrid. Oh, and another hybrid. But I will definitely take it. That's probably one of the best 2-drops I can play in this deck. Trade target artifact. That doesn't seem worth it. None of these look particularly splashable. Get the Territorial Boar. So, we got our 2-drops spot kind of filled. We definitely want to look for 3s and 4s and combat tricks, that sort of thing. I'm going to grab an Act of Treason. I don't know if I'll main deck it. Here, we've got a Sylvan Brush Strider, which is decent, but I think I kind of want the Titanic Brawl. Just get some creature removal here. Also works well if you have creatures with +1/+1 counters. Yes, Territorial Boar. Spikewill Acrobat. Yes, I will take that. Hopefully hit a 2-drop and then be able to drop this on turn 3. I guess I'll get a Rakdos Locket. Probably not playing that. Not seeing much in the way of Riot here, unfortunately. Sideboard that. Okay, what do we got here? Biogenic Ooze. Love it. Other than that, Spikewill Acrobat, Sylvan Brush Trader, both decent. I might even consider the Simic Guildgate as a splash, but we're definitely grabbing the Biogenic Ooze. Ooh, Gruul Beastmaster. Another good card. What else do we got in here? Guildgate would be nice to get back. Rebel Belt Runner. Not bad for 3-drop. So is Burning Tree Vandal. I like both of those. But we're definitely going to grab the Beastmaster. So we still have a distinct lack of 3-drops. But if our 2-drops are good enough, we're definitely going to grab the Zertar Goblin. Another good 2-drop. Okay, interesting. So I've got Rubble Slinger as a 3-drop. I also have Sword Form Hybrid. And I got Titanic Brawl and Gift of Strength. So I've got 4 cards to choose from. Normally I would jump all over this, but I already have 6 2-drops already. I have 1 creature removal spell, so this is the one I'm leaning towards, although Gift of Strength isn't bad either. But I kind of think I want just the creature removal. So we'll grab this, and we'll hope that one of these comes back around. Okay, Stony Strength. I'm going to go with the Rubble Slinger, although, honestly, this one might not be bad just because I have the Magic upgrade, but I need something at 3, so we'll grab that for now. Hope we can get something better, such as Spike Wheel Acrobat or Rubble Belt Runner. Both could be good. Because I have the Titanic Brawls, I kind of want creatures with higher toughness. So out of these two, I think I'd rather have the Rubble Belt Runner. Guildgate is tempting. I have 2 Titanic Brawls already, so there's a good chance I might get another one in the next pack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. There was one other Guildgate that could come back around. I'm going to go the Brawl. And I'm going to hope that that first Gruul Guildgate I saw comes back around. Here, the First Strike might not be bad, but I think the Gift of Strength is probably the better choice. 3 drops. Between these two, I kind of like the Spike Wheel Acrobat. Just because I have so many 2 drops. Although, this one's like a guaranteed one I can play on turn 3. Because they don't have any... Like, I can play 2-drop, but if they just block my 2-drop, then I can't do the Spike Wheel. So I'm going to take the safer pick and go with the Brush Strider. There's that Guildgate. Ooh. So I got 2... Ah, man. Now I kind of wish I'd taken the other Gruul Guildgate, because out of what's left, I think both the Axebane Beast and the Burning Tree Vandal are better. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my... So I have 3 3-drops. This one might be a 3-drop. That one's kind of iffy. Just in case, I'm going to count this as a 4-drop for right now. I'm going to go with the Burning Tree Vandal. I just want to... Gives me another riot creature. I'll grab a Blade Brand for the sideboard. And we'll grab a Rakdos Guild... Do I want the Guildgate? Or do I want another Gift of Strength? I think I want the Gift of Strength. Another one of those. We'll lock it out. We'll put that in the sideboard. Alright. Blood Crypt. Skewer. Jumps out. So no, only green cards open the gates. Skewer the Credits then is going to be the top card. That's an easy pick for me. right. Wow. Real lack of green again. What's this guy? 1 damage to each opponent, 1 damage. That's a possibility. This guy would be bad, but I got a ton of 2-drops already. Neither of these black cards jump out at me. I think I'm pretty good on combat tricks because I have 2 Gift of Strength, 3 Titanic Brawl. So I'll just grab the Dagger Caster. Could be good. Let's see here. Oh, Rumbling Ruin. I like that. Rampaging Rendhorn, though. I mean, this is essentially a 5/5. This is a 6/6. I think the Rendhorn is just the better pick. We're going to grab that. Not a whole lot for me here. Got the Sagittarius Volley as potential. Take out a flyer. That could be a problem for me. Gift of Strength is another way to deal with that. And then we got Sphinx of the Guild Pack. I don't know if I really want a 7-drop. I think I would just grab the gift. Gore Clan Wrecker. I will take that. That's a good one. Ooh, Gruul Beastmaster. Yes. The right creature. Here. I guess I'll get the Guild Gate. So this comes down to Mammoth, Spider, or Soar Form Hybrid. Let me see what I'm at for 5s. I've got 3 good 5-drops already. And I've got a bunch of 2-drops, but I've got stuff like Territorial Boars that I don't necessarily really want to play. And I wouldn't mind replacing one of them with the Soar Form Hybrid. I'm going to go with that. None of these. I'll get Storm Strike. I guess Rakdos Guildgate. I have 1 Rakdos Guildgate. I'll grab another one. And then maybe if I see something, these last couple picks that I want to splash, like, I don't know if I'll do it, but that's something I could splash, or the Blade Brands. That's actually not a bad splashable card. It's a late game card, which is what you want in a splash. Yeah, I think I might do that. I might splash that Consign to the Pit. Okay. Let's... Okay, first of all, we're going to do the... We're going to do the removal. Get that in there. We want the Skewer the Critics. So we want those for sure. And we want the Titanic Brawls. Okay. This definitely goes in. Biogenic Ooze. And Domri. Those are all guaranteed. Next we want all of our Riot creatures. Good, 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 good. All right. Okay, let's look at 2-drops. That gives us 4 2-drops. Let's see our 3-drops here. I like the Rubble Belt Runner. Brush Strider, 1, 2, 3. I'll put one more in. That gives us 4 there. Any 4-drops I really want? Sunder Shaman, yes. Gives me 4 4-drops. I probably won't use the Spiked Acrobat or the Dagger Caster. Any 5s I need? Mammoth Spider, yes. And let's see here. Any high-end? Nope. Alright, so what does that leave? I think I want to get the at least one of the Gift of Strength in. I'm thinking I kind of want a second Gift of the Strength rather than a third Titanic Brawl. Since I do have 2 other removal spells with Skewer the Critics and Consign to the Pit, I think I'll do it this way. Because a lot of times this will work like a removal spell when they block. For lands, I'm going to drop those in, and I'm going to get rid of the Swamp. Where's my... $19 and $8. I think I'm going to add... Well, this is mountains here. So I've got 8 mountains and 8 forests. I want an extra forest. So I've got 9 and 8. And I got the 2 guild gates for the Consign to the Pit. Alright. Let's see how this works. We'll keep that. And get this in the play turn 1. That's nice. I think I want the Brush Strider because I'm not planning on blocking the Twilight Panther. If he leaves it back as a blocker, I can Titanic Brawl in response to him triggering the Death Touch, or I can just do it right now. Just to get rid of it. Because especially against my deck, Twilight Panther is very strong. It's going to kill something pretty decent. Like if I had played a Sunder Shaman, it definitely would have taken that out. Okay. So the question is, do I play this now? Or do I do the Renthorn? If he's got a removal, the Renthorn might be better because it's going to get damage in. I'd rather have him use the removal so maybe this can live a turn. But this does create 6, and this only creates 4 or 5. I'm probably overthinking this. He might not even have a removal. So, choices here. I got Sunder Shaman. So maybe take out this Theater of Horrors. Or I can create an Ooze token. Which probably is the correct play. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's going to use the ping from that to kill the Biogenic Ooze. Well, he did a good job at dealing with that Biogenic Ooze, but I've got some big threats still here. I think with 6 mana, Renthorn's the best play. If I draw 7th mana, I could play Sunder Shaman and Rebel Slinger. Consigned to the Pit could be good, just to take out this Gruudian. But I also could just trade it with these two guys, which, well, I'll probably do. Okay. And then just make a big Renthorn. Man, all this Death Touch is annoying. Okay, so if I attack the Renthorn, it's just going to get blocked by the Gruudian. So I think I need to consign that to the Pit and then swing. I'll take that. The Theater of Horrors is doing a lot of work for him. Oh, double ill-gotten inheritance. Okay. Well, we're going to get the Sunder Shaman out. And hopefully start taking out some of these enchantments. Just swing. I've got the Gift of Strength to keep Sunder Shaman alive. And I want to get the second. I think I'll just get the Rubble Belt Slinger out. Because next turn I'll use my mana to adapt the hybrid, probably. Okay, I pump this up, he takes 8 and it puts him at 8. Or he could play out the Mammoth Spider. I think I got a... does he have a removal spell? He could have a removal spell. Another ill-gotten inheritance. Wow. Just going to attack with these two. I actually don't want to pump up the Sword Form hybrid. I know if that's who he'd block. I want to get these two into play. And hope I can live through the turn. Maybe kill him next turn. Okay, good. He could have killed me. Well, no, he couldn't have. Sacrificing 4. Boo. Yep, he's going to get me with these ill-gotten inheritances. Mainly because he had that Theater of Horrors to draw multiple cards a turn. Okay, we'll pump that guy out. Yep, he got me. Okay. Got close on that one, but I just could not overcome the 2 cards a turn he was getting and all the life gain. He gained a ton of life in that game. Okay, so my opponent goes first, so I've got 3 draws to get a land, and I can play Burning Tree Vandal. If I can get a forest in the first 2 draws, I can play the Soarfoam Hydrid. So I'm going to keep this and give it a chance, because this can help me dig through to get to the green mana to get the ooze out. Oh, nice. Got me the green. That helps fix this hand a lot. Now I got 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Vigilance. Yeah, I need the block. So we will +1/+1, otherwise it's just going to die. This way it can't be blocked by the Pegasus by itself. I'm going to play the Wrecker next turn, since I don't have a good... Like, I can maybe brawl something, but I need that land. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the brawl. No attacks. So this works well with the biogenic upgrade as well as the ooze. I just want to go forest and then another land. Runner. Would be really good for me. Well, that was supposed to be the forest first. Okay. I'm going to pass. We'll leave the Skewer the Critics up. So I probably need to Skewer the Critics on the Messenger. But I'll wait till combat phase. So if I draw a forest, I can pump these guys up and start swinging potentially. Oh, I forgot that sorcery speed. Well, that was a mistake. I feel like I need to attack with the Vandal just to try to cycle this to get green mana. But at least I can get the ooze into play. And I might as well attack with the Wrecker. The only way you can kill the Wrecker is to double block with, like, if he does that, well, that can pump. So you can make that a 3/3. Okay, yeah, there's no good. I just got attacked with the 1. Give me a forest. Urgh! Oh, I'm not going to win this game. I can already tell. I just needed the forest. Seriously? Okay, well, if I sever the critics to messenger, I can at least survive a turn. It really sucks to have 2 power cards here and not be able to cast them. He's going to give me a turn. Yes. Okay, nice. Hey! I gotta do something cool before I die. That's a lethal attack. You gotta block something. And then I die. Yep. Well, if I'd have gotten lands, if I'd gotten the forest, that Biogenic Ooze was pretty powerful. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to take out a mountain and add in a forest. Let's see if we can actually win a game here. It's very weird because it feels like I'm playing powerful cards, but I'm just not getting them at the right time, or they have the right answers to deal with them. But I did get to at least Biogenic Ooze on 3 creatures, and that was pretty fun. Okay. Okay, let's see some lands. Okay. Okay, give me another land. Nope. Boo. Yeah, some mountains would be nice. Just one. One mountain. Or even just a forest. I'll take a forest. I like getting this guy into play first. It makes a good target for the Beastmaster's ability. No attacks. That screams combat trick, so I'm just going to block here. Yep. Let's get this guy out. Can't activate that. No, I'll take it. Right now, if he wants to block my Wrecker, he's going to have to double block, and the Beastmaster will pump it up enough that he can take out both those blockers. Throw in the Caretaker. I'm fine with this. Let's empty that board and then play views. Pretty strong. We'll just make ooze tokens. Yep. Okay, if I use the fight ability, then I can't create another token, but I could cast the Rendhorn afterwards. So we're gonna swing. We'll use Titanic Brawl in response to any sort of combat trick. Oh! Didn't think about him being able to use it twice. Okay, so we're gonna... So I think this is the best one to do. Gives me 12 damage to attack through, and I can kill whatever he blocks. Unless he leaves the Sphinx back. Okay, I have lethal with the Beastmaster if he doesn't have a removal spell, but he might. So I'm going to... play the Mammoth Spider and pass. Okay, so I can do... if I do this, I only have 3 mana left. I can't cast the Beastmaster. We're going to give the Beastmaster a shot, and I think this should be lethal now. Okay. Okay. At least got a win. So unfortunately, didn't get to play the Domri. But hopefully I'll be able to play the Domri here in one of these games coming up. Even if you lose, it's nice to be able to do something cool in the game, like use the biogenic upgrade. I'd like to get a Planeswalker into play since I did first pick him. Hey, there we go. Alright. And I will keep this. Ish. I'm going to hold this guy back. I want to have a blocker out to protect Domri when I play him on turn 4. Okay, so that changes things. Now, I think I play the Beastmaster. Next turn I can play Domri and the Zertog Goblin. Use the plus ability, double riot him. In this case, I'm going to block. Okay, I can deal with that.
You want hostile?
And I want red. And he'll make a good blocker for the vampire, because he's got the 4 toughness.
A little pick me up before the real fun begins.
Alright, now I got double gift of strength. I can hopefully start either drawing creatures, or if I can keep him alive long enough, get that emblem going. So if I can get the emblem, I'll be in really good shape. The problem is the afterlife. I do have the Rubble Belt Slinger, but he'd have 2. Okay. Block here. Block here. So my goal is to use Gift of Strength on the Goblin, and I'll have 2 blockers to block these 2 flyers. Which would allow me to get this guy up to 8. So now I just need to get a creature to block that Gruulian. And that didn't get it. So I don't think the dream of getting the emblem is going to happen, so I'm going to draw.
I'm gonna take a gander.
Nice.
No, no geese here.
He's got 1. No text. I'll just block the 1.
I'm starting to get miffed now.
I want him to try to use up a lot of his resources trying to kill Domri. Well, that's unfortunate.
Things are about to get real rowdy.
Ooh, okay. That changes things.
I look forward to seeing your mistakes. I'm inspired by a good assault.
Add to the pool, add to the pain.
Want him 6/6 so we can block that debtor's transport. I'm going to send the Goblin to try to get the Grand Arbiter. It'll kill anything that blocks it. Okay. Need to kill that Gruudian. Get it out of the way. Stop my big guys from attacking.
Can't finish the job?
Oh, that's got my blood pumping.
Oh, that's not gonna do it. This guy is what's stopping me right now.
A little pick-me-up before the real fun begins.
Do I send in with everybody? No. Another death touch. That death touch is the bane of me.
My inventions bring joy to me and others.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to get rid of that Gruudian. Going to lose Domri, which is unfortunate, but I did get to draw a card off of it and pump up some other cards, so... Okay, I just need a removal spell for this Twilight Panther. Well, that's weird. I thought he was attacking me. Oh well. I'll take it.
Down to the pool. I didn't pay.
We're not gonna... We're gonna send this guy here and this guy here. So he's got to block both of them if he wants the Arbiter to live. We'll send this guy that direction. Oh, I like that. 5, 6, 8, 9. Nice, I can play it and use it on the next turn. Or I can play it right now. You do anything about it? Okay.
example of my genius.
It's hitting me for 5. Dropping 9. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. So his crackback would potentially kill me. I'm going to take it. I'm going to save the gift of strength. Oh, I like that. We're going to get a green here. We're going to put the pressure on. Not going to attack with the U's. I'm going to leave that back as a blocker. Block a flyer. Decline. Like both my cards. Next turn, between the biogenic upgrade and the gift of strength, I've got lethal. I just need to survive his next attack. Which I believe I can do.
Pumping.
I don't have enough to do this and the biogenic upgrade, unfortunately. But I could get a hasty creature that could attack this turn with the Domri. So we're going to do that.
Those go here, those go there.
Okay. So the fun thing would be to target these guys here and then double and have just some giant monsters. But I think the better way is to hit the 3 smaller so that everybody's a threat. And then just hope I got enough damage to get through. Everybody's a must block. I think I've got exactly enough. To kill him. I'm going to decline. I don't need... The 3 smallest is 4, 4, and 6. So that's 14, and then this gives me an extra 3. Yay! I did not expect to win that game. I thought he should have killed Domri a lot sooner, but I'm happy I got to play Domri, Biogenic Ooze, and Biogenic Upgrade and win the game. Even if I lose my next game, I'll still be happy. Because that was what I wanted to do. Kind of slow. I'll keep, because I've got good mana, like I can cast a Sundering Titan if I draw it. Or Sunder Shaman. I just would like to draw a 2-drop, but I got some decent 2-drops. Ooh, my opponent's mulligan, that helps. Another Death Touch. Okay, I like that. So my opponent doesn't have black mana to activate the Death Touch, which is nice. He might have a counterspell here, but I'd rather him use it on the Wrecker than the Biogenic Ooze. Okay. Plenty fine with that. And he's got the Death Touch now. Alright, if I can get the Ooze into play. I've got the mana to start activating its ability next turn, and I can leave up Titanic Brawl. Do I want to attack? Attacking takes out a Syndicate Messenger, potentially. But I'd actually kind of rather keep it to take out the Twilight Panther. Like if I'm going to use a Titanic Brawl. Or save it so I can attack and trigger the Skewer the Critics to get rid of the Twilight Panther. Yeah, no text. Send the Brush Strider. If he blocks with the Messenger, I might still use the Titanic Brawl on the Twilight Panther. No. You know what? I'm just going to take out the messenger. I don't have to attack into the Twilight Panther right now. I've got Skewer the Critics to kill it when the time comes. In the meantime, if I'm just building up tokens here, I'm going to put myself in a pretty good position. And then if he ever tries to kill the Ooze, I can use Titanic Brawl in response to kill the Panther. So that way, it's not a 2-for-1 in his favor, it's a 2-for-2. Because he loses removal spell. So that's what we're going to do. Because eventually he's going to have to kill the Ooze. And now this seems worthwhile to take it out now and get in a big swing. He's tapped out. He can't. Well, he's got one black mana, so there is a risk. But I don't think he'll be able to kill any of my attackers. I can get in some decent damage here. Yep. Alright. Got Brawl to remove a blocker. Nice. That Ooze is powerful. My opponent goes first. I've got all my colors of mana. I've got some removal spells. I just need to top deck into creatures. And I've got like 3 draw steps to really draw into something. If I don't have something in turn 2, it's not the end of the world. I just would like something by... Oh, well, there we go. So I got the 2-drop. Huh, what's my opponent thinking about? And art for that guild gate's actually pretty cool. This one's pretty good as well. Okay. Good for me. Maybe they disconnected or something. I'm not above taking free wins. I'd much rather play, but... Yeah, I have a feeling my opponent might have disconnected. Oh, hey, they're back. Okay, so we're going to swing in. I got the Gift of Strength to kill his hybrid. If he doesn't block... Oh, he did. Okay. Well, Gift of Strength. My plan was if he didn't block, I would use Skewer the Critics to kill it and play the Brush Strider. I could just Titanic Brawl it right now, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Because this guy could get out of control. Oh, nice. I'm glad I did that. That allows me to play my Sunder Shaman. And then next turn, I'll have a 5/5 and a 6/6. Or not. I think instead of playing the Sunder Shaman or pumping this guy, I'm going to get out the Rubble Belt Runner and the Brush Strider. Still putting 6 power on the board. Okay. That's okay, I got this one. Nice. Yeah, don't know what happened to my opponent. Probably got disconnected. Alright. Up to 4 wins. A little slow start, but we're starting to get some wins now. See if we can maybe pull out a 7-win. Going a little winning streak here. That looks like a keeper. I can cast everything in my hand except this Beastmaster. There we go. Still got Titanic Brawl available with the Goblin. If I need it. Which actually looks worth it right now if I take out the Oligarch. He'll just have a little 1/1 blocker. I can swing with both of these. And it would let me get in with the Beastmaster as well. Beast. Okay, if I pump this guy, make him a 5, this guy becomes a 7. Or I can make that guy a 7. This guy gets blocked by the Transporter. This guy gets blocked there. I only deal 2. That doesn't seem worth it. I think waiting till next turn. Well, I'll attack with the Goblin. Because I can pump him up so he lives through the Debtor's Transport. But next turn I definitely want to be pumping the Sorefoam Hybrid. Ooh, I like that. Okay, if I attack, like this guy at 5, this guy is 6, most likely this guy trades. Well, no, this one trades with the Debtor's Transport, so I can't do that. I'm just going to wait. I'd go with this guy. I could take out a token and the Debtor's Transport. And this guy takes out a token or gets 3 damage in. We'll do that. Gotta put at least one creature in front of it to block. So I use him to draw. Or do I just pump this guy? I think I just pump this guy.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business as usual. Oh, you're gonna hurt when
I use this because this is going to let me play the Sunder Shaman next turn. Because it'll give me the second red and give it haste. And I'm going to use the Beastmaster, which will force him to block with one of his spirit tokens. Potentially. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I just want this guy to live long enough so I can get the Sunder Shaman into play. He attacks with all. Yes. Perfect. Ooh, is this a better play? If I give the Sunder Shaman haste and attack with him and the Beastmaster, he has to block the Sunder Shaman. Or he dies. That kills the Grasping Thrall. If I use the Ooze, I could give it haste. He blocks the Thrall, the Ooze dies. Beastmaster deals 2. No, I think the Sunder Shaman plays better.
little power can go a long way.
Oh, he doesn't have to block. Oh yeah, he does. He has to well, he has to block one of them. Because I forgot he's not going to have the +1/+1, but yeah, the Ooze might have been the better play. Get more creatures into play that could attack next turn, so he can't leave as many blockers back. If I can get black mana, I could kill him, but my black mana all comes into play tapped. So haste takes out the 2 blockers, but he still can attack back for 5. So I need to see what I can get. And nothing. Dang it. I should have played the Ooze. I did my math wrong. I thought that was going to be a 6. I don't think this guy tramples, does he? Yep, that's game. Darn it. Maybe if I did it the other order, I could have won. But, oh well. Well, I got 4 wins, so I'll take that. Then I get the double pack. I did not get the double pack. Okay. Well, if you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe. Comment down below if there's anything you would have done differently, if you would have maybe tried for the gate stack, anything you would have played differently. And I will see you again on Monday for another Ravnica Allegiance draft.